here we go, you guys. Again, happy Thursday. And this call to set your expectation is about 30 minutes. And the first 15 minutes, we are going to talk about the products. And then the last 15 minutes, we are going to talk about the opportunity. And definitely would love for you to stay on for both, but if you can't, that's okay too. But would love for you to just kind of hang out and listen because it kind of ties together. Because my story is that, oh, by the way, my name is Jennifer Cobb. And I am a mom of three boys. And my story starts with the opportunity only because that is why I joined. I joined for a way to make an income. Stick with me. I joined for a way to make an income because my husband had lost his job. So again, I was a stay-at-home mom. I had three boys. My husband had this incredible job that he had worked so hard for. He had traveled. He had to live away from us for a year in order to get this promotion. And as luck would have it, or not luck, I guess, he one day, it was May of 2018, and he got a call and he lost his job, and our world got shattered. Like it happened in an instant, and we were not prepared for it. While we were well off at the time, like my husband was making a good amount of money, we hadn't been saving money because we decided to pay off all of our debt. And so we had like 3 months of savings in the bank. And I remember when he told me he lost his job, I like did the math. I don't know if any other mama bears on the call. I did the math in my head real quick. And I was like, yep, we've got like 3 months of survival. We didn't have a savings. We used it all to pay off all of our debt. And so I was in my previous life a pharmaceutical rep. I did that for 13 years. And I was like, I'll just go back to doing that. Obviously, I wanted to try to stay home with my kids, but like we needed survival. And so my husband started looking for jobs immediately. I started applying for jobs immediately. And our money just started flying out the door. I thought we had 3 months. We were pretty much out just after 2 months. And when I say out, I mean out. We had some pride. We really didn't want to let our families know. We had to end up letting our families know because we were living in a house with no electricity at some points. My kids were sharing Pop-Tarts for dinner. We ended up on food stamps. We ended up on Medicaid. Like it got bad, and it got bad really, really, really quickly. And there was no frivolous spending. It was all survival money. We had a car that got repossessed. Like we were in it. Like we were at rock, rock, rock bottom. And so the blessing of social media, I know some people give it such a bad name, but the blessing of social media is the connections that it brings to you. And so I was on Instagram one day and I was scrolling and I saw my friend, well, she's my good friend now, Marianne, at this Loud House. I saw her and she was sharing this pink drink. She had been sharing it, like I'd followed her, but I followed her for her home decor because she had a home decor account. I have a home decor account. And so like that was our only connection. We were not like friends or acquaintances. We just kind of followed each other. That was it. And she was sharing this pink drink, and it never really caught my attention, to be honest, because gut health 7 years ago wasn't really talked about. I knew I had a gut, but I didn't really know if it was healthy, right? And so she was sharing it, and she mentioned on this very day, on July 12th of 2018, she mentioned that she was making $10,000 a month sharing this pink drink. And I was like, huh? What? Now all of a sudden I was interested in gut health, right? And so I messaged her and I was like, hey, can I do this? I didn't tell her how bad our situation was. I just said, hey, I need to make an income. Can I do this? And she said, you absolutely can. I can help you. And she did. And I earned over $1,600 my first month, and I was earning over six figures in just a year, just over a year. It was actually 14 months exactly. And that money has just, I mean, you can see there, it has just creeped up and creeped up and creeped up because what I have, it's actually more than that now. But what I have done is I have grown to love and be healthily obsessed with helping other people to do what I do. And in the meantime, it's so cool because you get to help people to feel their best, right? So the financial aspect is one part, and you don't have to do that. You can choose to or not. We share things all the time, and some people just don't want to share, right? But it was the gut health that honestly shocked me because I didn't join for the product. So I ended up falling in love with the products. Marianne started me on our OG gut health system, which, that was, basically made gut health cool. Plexus basically made gut health cool. And I just thought that everything that I suffered with was normal. Like I'm a mom, I have three kids, I'm supposed to be tired all the time, I'm supposed to be exhausted, I'm supposed to stress, I'm supposed to have sugar cravings, right? Like all those things I just thought were normal. And so I never thought that that meant something was wrong. And so I started these products, and all of a sudden I started sleeping better. I started not craving sugar. I started craving good foods. That's what happens when your gut gets healthy. I started sleep like I think I already said I was sleeping better. And one of the things I was really, really, really shocked at was my hair. So post COVID, I started to have that COVID hair loss. And you can see in a photo there, I wish that I was really self-conscious of like taking pictures of my hair at that period, but my hair was thinning really bad. It was falling out in like just large, massive clumps. And I just thought, like, this is it. Like, I don't know how this is going to stop. And so I was already taking our collagen, but I decided to double up on the collagen and I doubled up on our fully methylated multivitamin. And that's the results. I wish I had a closer in between, but that's just one of the drastic results. My hair is cut now because I always cut it before the summer, but I don't know if you could tell my hair is super healthy. It is super thick, like super thick. And I got my hair back. And so that was just one of that was just one of my testimonies. So I wanted to share that if you're interested in that combo. It's called the Mix and Glow, and it's pink drink and the collagen. And you could I doubled up on my scoops, but it's normally two scoops. But if you're suffering like I was, I would do four scoops, and you can do that for a couple of months, and it will do wonders. So the company is incredible. Plexus has an A plus BBB rating, which just means it's the best of the best. Plexus owns the microbiome gut health space. It's known as the OG Gut Health Company, debt-free, based out of Scottsdale, Arizona. The company does a ton of philanthropy and giving back, especially to those that are hungry, and that is really important to me based on what my story, what you just heard. And so the products, if you're like, depending upon I tell people there's something for everybody. I know that sounds really, really, really cliche, but if your age is 2 to 92 or 102, whatever, there's something for you. There's products for gut health. That's obviously one of the main focuses, but even just general wellness, or if you're looking for immune health, if you're looking for weight management, skin health, kids health, there is something for everybody. The products are plant-based, they're all natural, non-GMO, gluten-free options. If you're not like I wish I were like super crunchy. I'm not. I'm healthy, but I love that like Plexus takes all the guesswork out of everything for me. And I know that when I'm taking the products from Plexus, that like I'm crunchy-ish and I love it. So if you are crunchy, you are totally welcome here. So let's talk about the pink drink. So pink drink is called Slim by Plexus, and it is patented. And the reason why Plexus went ahead and got a patent on the pink drink is because there were so many companies coming out and trying to make Me Too drinks. And those products, they are overpriced, they are overcharged, they overcharge you for them, and they don't work. There was a ton of just ingredients in them that weren't good, and people weren't seeing the results, and they ultimately all end up coming back to Plexus, especially now with the patent, because these companies can't do that anymore. So you probably heard about the drink, and this drink does so many things. I wish the name of the drink were Balance, because it balances out so many things: your mood, your hormones. It balances your gut. It balances out your cravings, right? It balances out everything. And so you can see on the left the things that when your gut is healthy, the things that it helps with. And I'm sure there's something on there that you can relate to. But you will end up loving this drink. I have been drinking it for 7 years. I do 2 drinks a day. You can do one, but I do two because I like both of our drinks. We have two types. One is the microbiome. The other one is hunger control. And the microbiome is going to have that like massive, massive focus on gut health, blood sugar balance, and it has prebiotic fibers in it. And then the hunger control is exactly what it sounds like. It helps to curb your appetite, also helps with blood sugar balance, and it has added soluble fibers in it to help you feel fuller longer. So for me, I do the microbiome in the morning. I do it mid-morning, and then in the mid-afternoon during that like crash time, that's when I do the hunger control because it gives me that little boost of energy, but also it helps to balance me for my dinner and then like wanting a post-dinner snack or dessert or anything like that. It helps to curb your hunger for that. What's cool is you don't crave that stuff anymore either when your gut gets healthy because your gut tells your brain literally, because the gut is just second brain of your body, and the gut tells your brain, like, no, you don't want that, right? So you'll be like skipping the middle of the grocery store after about 30 days on our gut health system. So there are other drinks, and I don't know about you, but like I love drinks. I love mocktails. I don't know. I don't drink sodas. I don't drink anything else aside from water and plexus drinks. And so I love that there are options. So there's a drink called Active, which is a clean energy drink. It supports nitric oxide production, mental clarity, immune support. You do not have to be an athlete to drink this, but if you are an athlete or you have an athlete in your family, highly recommend the Active. Highly, highly, highly cannot say it enough, especially pre-workout because it will help them, again, with that nitric oxide production, helps them just to have that energy to get through a training, opens up their breathing. And so I love an active before for athletes in particular. And then hydrate is this is probably I would say at this point one of our most popular drinks. And this is just a clean electrolyte drink. So if you are drinking any electrolyte drinks, this would be your clean swap for it because the ingredients are incredible. It has magnesium in it, electrolytes, coconut water powder, and it can act like an adrenal cocktail, which I love. So basically, this is the first thing that is recommended to enter your body every single morning. You know, you'll see people do drinks with like water and salt and things like that. This would be the equivalent of that, but only better for you. So first thing that enters my body every single morning, also my kids, also my husband, like it just, we don't even think about it or talk about it. We just do it before coffee, before water, before anything. Gets everything going and moving. It ensures that throughout the day you're getting proper water absorption, and it kind of wakes up your thyroid and it's like, let's go. And then Restore is a really, really, really awesome drink. I've actually just begun a different routine on this drink and I am loving it. You can do it twice a day. Most people just do it at night. It is recommended at night. You could do it warm, so like a warm tea, or you can do it cold over ice. And this is basically a liver detox, and it will renew everything down to the cellular level. Like it works so hard that it is recommended to take it at night because it needs to work and do the things that it needs to do while you sleep. And so if you are looking to just feel your best and feel clean, I highly recommend the Restore. I could talk about the drinks and like end the call because I love our drinks, but we have so many other good products. The Restore I just talked about is the last step in our reset, and our reset is a 3-day nutritionally supported fast. And this is such an incredible system to start off with. You can also do it once a month. So it's not like you just start off with and you don't do it again. You can do it once a month. We have people that do it once a quarter, you know, whatever works best for you. But this is really going to basically everything that you'll see in those boxes, day 1, day 2, day 3, that's all you need for survival. That is it. You need some water to add to things, some hot water, because there's 2 soups in it. But this is such an incredible way to kind of just reset your body, right? Reset your metabolism, get the bad bacteria out, right? And just kind of open your body to better health. So when you start on your products, you'll already be feeling refreshed. The average weight loss in 3 days is 6 to 12 pounds. If you guys want to put in the chat how much weight you lost during maybe one of your most recent resets, one of my most recent ones, I lost 9.1 pounds. Like it's crazy how much weight you can lose in 3 days. And it's healthy because you are feeding your body, you're getting protein, you're getting calories, but it's all really good stuff. So, what we would recommend, this is one of our most popular bundles, if you were to start out on the reset, would be to pair it with the triplex. And that is just our gut health system. It's a 3-step simple system. It comes with the pink drink. All of our bundles come with the pink drink. That's kind of like the core product. And then it comes with a magnesium and vitamin C supplement and a probiotic. And so basically, it helps to get out the bad bacteria, but then also go and feed your body with the good bacteria. And that's why, if you've ever tried, maybe you've tried other companies, you've tried other products, and you've tried, a probiotic, or you've tried a magnesium supplement, or you've tried a healthy drink, and you don't feel it working, it is because you're putting good on top of bad. And you should be able to feel any products that you take, you should be able to feel working. You should be able to see results. And so you will with these products. Just real quick, because we're running behind, you can go ahead and take a peek at these. There are other options for whatever you're looking for. Like the wellness bundles are based upon your needs. So you'll let whoever you invited you here tonight, you'll say to them, hey, I am looking for what Jen was talking about with that collagen. And they might start you on either the triplex, which is the gut health system and the collagen, or just the pink drink and the collagen. Maybe you just want the gut health system. There is an option for you. There's custom combos, and we will just create a custom cart for you and send it to you. Like, it's so simple. So you'll join as a VIP, and basically that is a wholesale discount. So that gets you 25% off of retail pricing. Once you do that, you're also automatically entered into the Perks Point loyalty program, which I love. I order a lot of stuff online and I love a loyalty program. Like, if I'm going to order, you got to give me something, right? I'm a good customer, give me something. And so every single time that you order, every single month, you get credits that allow you to get free products. So you can redeem those credits for free products. So it's just like happening behind the scenes as you're staying healthy and ordering your products. So I always use my per credits to get my collagen. So it's like, can't tell you last time I paid for collagen, but it's kind of how I get rewarded for my purchases. So I love that. So again, you're just going to choose your wellness bundle based upon your health goals. Let whoever invited you here tonight, let them know what your goals are, and they will match you up and curate a cart for you. And you just click, you click the link and you order. And just super excited for you to get started. We do have, it's not on here, but on Tuesday night, every Tuesday night, we have a new VIP orientation that will walk you through, again, like the perks program and what to kind of expect as you get started, and some resources that we have, like they're free resources available to you as a customer. So if you do order tonight, make sure that you get an invitation so you can get to that call on Tuesday night, because it's only 15 minutes. It's super quick. So I already talked a little bit about the opportunity. But here is the reality of the world that we live in right now. 44 million Americans have a side hustle, and 76% of those people say they love their side hustle more than their job. And what I love about this community and this team that we are on here is that so many people on this team work. About 75% of the people on our team, the brand ambassadors, so those that are sharing and making an income, they have either a full-time job or a part-time job. So if you have a full-time job or a part-time job, or you're just like a super busy mama, or whatever your situation is, you can do this. You can fit this in, and you can figure out a way to do it. And the crazy part is you're going to end up loving it, and you're going to have so much fun. So when you're thinking about plexus and you're thinking about this business model, or you're just thinking about network marketing or social selling business model in general, there are 3 things that you want to make sure that if you're shopping around at different companies, you want to make sure that these 3 things are at every company that you look at. And of course, I'm biased. I think Plexus does it the best, but you want to look at unique products. So we talked about the patent on the pink drink. We also have a patent on one of our immune health products. It's called Immune Plus, and it is so beneficial. And I take it every single day, and it really helps to keep the ick and the sick away. But You want to make sure that you are joining a company that's not just a bunch of Me Too products, right? Because then somebody will just go somewhere else and get it. So Plexus has unique products. Also want to make sure you join a company that has consumable products. And I'm not talking hair products and makeup and all that because there's no like set date on when you run out of your makeup or you run out of your hair products or you outgrow your leggings, and so what's really cool about Plexus is these are consumable products and most of them are 30 days. They last for 30 days. So when our customers come and they join, they stay. They stay because the products work. And so it's repeat business every single month. So residual income, you're getting paid every single month so people can order and restock up on their consumable products. And then transformational. You can have a great product and a consumable product, but if it's not good, it's not going to work. Number one, you're not going to want to sell it. Number two, nobody's going to want to buy it, right? And these products get to the root issues. So it's going to help with, again, we talked about blood sugar balance, inflammation, gut health. And, these are life-altering things that people, may suffer with an autoimmune disease, or they may have PCOS, or they may have a thyroid issue, anxiety, or anything. And what happens is that these products end up, as cliche as it sounds, changing people's lives. And so when something is so transformative, what do? You share it, you naturally share it. So this business model allows for you to get compensated for simply sharing products that you love. And even if you're getting started, you can still share them, right? Like I always say, you're not going to like go to the movies and watch the movie and then like go and invite your friend to it. Or you're not going to join the gym and work out for six months and then tell your friend, like, let me see how I do after 6 months and how I look, and then you can come do it with me. No, you're going to do it together. And I always say no two guts are the same. So even if you think you're going to start and see how it works for you, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you have the most incredible results in 10 days. It doesn't mean that your best friend Sally is going to have those same results because her body is different. So your results mean absolutely nothing to somebody who you're trying to get joined. It's fun to share our results and it's encouraging to share our results, and we would never say not to, but don't base somebody else's starting date, on your results, like waiting for your results. So we're going to go through this real quick because I promised you we would get done. So I want to make sure we're done here in the next 5 minutes. But this team is unique, and we have these systems in place that will help you to seamlessly be able to do what we figured out to do. It took us a couple of years, but we figured it out, and we are in a really good space right now. And so, that's how you will be able to experience compounding growth. Our team grows at a really rapid rate because we have figured out how to recruit people and then teach them to do what we have done. And then as you do that, your business just continues to grow, and we continue to help you every single step of the way, even in the means of a call like this, right? This is a resource. This is a free call. Marianne and I, my friend Marianne and I, who I joined with, we do this call every single week. We do a new VIP orientation every single week. And we even train a new brand ambassador who's interested in doing the business, how to do the business and get started. So there are things that we have optional for you just as resources to get started. And so that's how you're able to leverage, your growth. And it's through the time and experience and the resources that we have available with this team, right? So there's no way that I could ever manage all the people in my back office. It's called our back office when we log in. But being able to teach and train down how to do what I learned to do and what Marianne learned to do is how we're able to leverage all of these things and be able to grow incredible businesses. So when you join this team, you get to partake in these resources. So on the left, that's that's our business page. In the middle, we have a reset page. Remember that 3-day reset I talked about? So if somebody joins with the reset, you don't have to know any of the tips and tricks. You just add them into this page and they get to go through all the things. They get to go through day 1, day 2, day 3. There's tips, there's tricks, there's recipes, there's resources. You don't even have to think, you just got to add them in there. And then on the page on the right is our health and wellness page. It's basically Plexus Google for the products. And so anything that you have a question on, or you want to learn more about, or you want, a testimonial, maybe on an autoimmune issue, you would just go in and search in there. It's literally like Google, and everything is there at your fingertips for you to use. And so how do we get paid? Well, we get paid really well. And it is because Plexus offers profit sharing for all of its brand ambassadors. So 50% of the company's profits are put back into you, the brand ambassador. And so that it kind of turns into a point system, and that's what allows you to get your promotions and ranks, and to get all these incredible bonuses and to grow a really stable business. You can grow with just a VIP customer base. You can just sell products, or you can develop people who want to do the business like you. That is to me the most fun way to do it. And that's where most people end up, is you want to be able to work with people who want to make an extra income, whether it's additional stream, or maybe it's a mainstream, it doesn't matter. So you can build your team as wide as you want. You can just do all customers, or you can, in the picture, you can see, you can refer 4 people, let's say, and they can all go and grow their own businesses. And each person is its own entity. It's its own business. And so it's really, really, really fun as that continues to grow. We get paid 5 times per month. I get asked all the time, why did I just get paid again? Why did Plexus just text me and tell me they paid me again? I'm like, that's a good problem to have. We earn weekly commission on wellness bundles. You get paid $20 per wellness bundle. Obviously, there's additional bonuses and stuff on top of that, but it's really cool to know that you can be getting a paycheck every single week. So if you sell 5 business wellness bundles this week, you get $100 next week. We get our full paycheck, which is our biggest paycheck, around the 15th of every month. So again, it kind of feels like you're getting paid all the time. So the possibilities with social selling is seriously incredible, and it can have such a huge impact on your family. So I kind of want you to look on the left and just think like, hey, like where you are right now in your life, what would make a difference? And it's okay. If it's just you just want an additional $300 a month, that's okay. We can help you to do that. For me, I needed like $5,000 per month, because at the time when we went through our job loss, that was what our bills were costing us. So I knew I needed to get there, and I got there in 5 months. In 5 months, I was at, if you look to the right, I hit the rank called Senior Ruby. And that was so life-changing for me. I remember that paycheck, and my husband said, okay, can they take this back? I was like, no, it's ours. We get to keep it. They're not going to take it back. And so that is such a huge, huge, huge moment in my business. I always knew I wanted to go to the top, and I'm a diamond. I'm a diamond emerald. When you hit the top of the company, you can actually do it all over again. And I decided to do it all over again. And so my second time around, I am at emerald. So I'm a diamond and an emerald. So you can do the math. The money is crazy. I did not join to make that kind of money. I don't really think anybody does. And I know that may seem crazy, and skepticism is totally welcome. And I actually think it's weird if people aren't skeptical, but that's the truth. And there's so many women on our team earning that kind of money. There's so many women. There's over 30, I think, on our team that are in the 6-figure income bracket. And so we just make it possible. We make it possible because we have the systems, we have the resources, we have the community, and we love what we do. We love to be able to help others to not only feel good, but be able to kind of change the trajectory of their life. So this is the incentives for this month. Actually, super, super, super fun. It's not even added on the image on the right, because they just added something fun a couple of hours ago. They're like, oh, by the way. If you refer, so when you come in this month, say you join tonight and you refer 3 friends, you're going to get your referral link. Say you refer 3 friends. You get a trucker hat. Well, I'm a hat person. You can see the hat in the photo. It's a Plexus hat, and $310. But if you keep going, so say you refer 6, that's an added $400 in there. So it's normally $420, but it's $820 now. So if you refer 6 friends, you get a trucker hat and $820. Like, we all know 6 people. Our team is it's very, 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 very typical, especially because it's only May 1st. Our team, it's very common for somebody to go what's called Fast Start Gold, and that is refer 17. So I don't know if you remember at the beginning, I said that I earned $1,600 my first month. That's how much you got paid then. Now it is $2,425. So if you know 17 people and you want to go ahead and get started this month, you have an entire 31 days. You can earn 2,425 people. At that refer 12, that number $1,750, it reflects also an additional $400. So they're giving us an additional $800 in bonuses this month. So Plexus is amazing. They do so many fun things and incentives and prizes. And every month they kind of shake it up a little bit. So it was real fun today learning that we could make that much additional money and help you to do the same this month. So you're going to go ahead, order that wellness bundle, get that cart, check out. That is going to trigger and unlock your referral link that is unique to you. It's going to give you your free website. And you're going to learn how to, this is so simple. It's like, do, number 1, 2, 3, 4, do this. You can create a cart. You basically just put products in a cart and you share. You can create a cart, you can share it, and then let's say your mom orders, your best friend orders, your sister orders, then boom, you've unlocked that first $310 in cash. And with 3 people, you get the trucker hat, kind of fun. Even if you're not excited about it, you just get it. And then if you keep going, you get 3 more friends. Now you get that additional $400. Refer 12, you get an additional $400, so $800 total. It is insane. There's so much money to be earned, and it's so fun doing it. So, after you do that, we want you to be making money first, right? Like we ain't got time. So we want you to be making money first. And then you can go ahead and put your first post up on social media. We have a post that we will tag you in once you make your first referral. And that has all first post examples. It has it's 3 steps. Do this, do this, do this, and you are on your way. So there's post examples if that makes you kind of freezes you a little bit, or if you're super creative and you want to do your own, like we love that too. And you're just going to share your excitement, just like you would share anything, just like you would share a sale or a new restaurant or a new gym or, anything. And, and then you share your link, people order and you get paid. So that is it, you guys. Thank you so much for being here. And I hope to see most, if not all of you, on Tuesday night for our new VIP orientation. Take care, guys.